Well, you guys are here on a great night, not just because of our first guest. Michelle was fantastic, but we also have one of our local guys who works typically behind the scenes. He's been on our show numerous times, so you may have been fortunate enough to see him before, but it's always great when we get a chance to feature people that we work with all the time, because our crew is just amazing. And he is right, yeah, absolutely. And he is among my favorite magicians, for sure. Does a fantastic job for us, has a wonderful program prepared for you right here. He last year won an award for being the Rising Star, the Rising Star of the Year from the International Association of Black Magical Artists. And so that was great, won that last year. And we already knew about him, they just finally recognized him. He also performed for many, many years down in Universal Studios in Florida. And like I said, you're going to be blown away by him. Please welcome to the stage, Presto!
I play our music, dog.
Can we do it again?
Yo, what up, P3? How y'all doing tonight? Having a good time? Cool. Well, just Dan gave me such a credible intro. I don't really have to say much about myself except for the fact that I'm Presto and I'm black. Let's be real, you're all thinking that, right? Got some cool stuff to show you. You want to see a cool card trick? Yeah. Actually, first, before we do that, everybody just do like this. Put your hands out in front of you, cross them so both of your thumbs are facing down towards the ground. Put your hands together like this. I go like that. Okay. It's pretty weird, right? Yeah, you gotta have two left hands. I'll show you a cool card trick. You wanna see one? Actually, first, before I do that, I wanna show you the first magic trick that I ever learned as a kid. Wanna see it? Yep. All right, cool. I need to borrow a $100 bill. So whoever has a $100 bill, that'd be great. No, seriously, you have a $100 bill? Anybody? 50? 20? Fucking penny? Anybody? Who? You got a 20? All right, who said that? I can't see back there. Can you pass that up to the front? What's your name? Tara. Everybody give Tara a hand for allowing us to borrow her precious money. Now, Tara, this is your $20 bill. Who is this guy on the front? I forget his name. Jefferson. I'm going to show you an incredible magic trick. I'm going to change the president on the bill, Jefferson, into a completely different president. And you get to keep it. Watch. It's folded into quarters. No matter how small I fold this bill, you'll notice that you still see it in full view. But when I open it back up, Jefferson has transformed himself into George Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Give a hand to Tara for letting us borrow her $1 bill. Shouldn't look too happy about that, huh? Want me to turn it back? I'll turn it back for you, okay? I'll turn it back. Towards the back. There we go. No, I was kidding. All right, Tara, watch. Watch George Washington in the center of the bill. You can see the $1 bill the entire time. It's folding the fourths, folding the eighths, folding the 16ths, and when I open it up, you can notice that you see the 2 and the 0, and you also see Jefferson. Everybody give Tara a hand for letting us borrow a $20 bill. Thank you. All right. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming out. That's my set. Show you this card trick I was telling you about. Let me make sure all the cards are mixed. This is the sort of thing that I really love to do. I'm just gonna mix them like this, and I'm gonna have a couple of people select cards. Sound fun? She shook her head. I saw that. You said, I'll make this fun. I'll try my best. In fact, I'll have you pick the first cards. That sound fair? I'm gonna go through the cards like this. Just touch the back of one, doesn't matter. Any card. Just touch it. Just remember it, okay? You got it? Mm-hmm. Got it? You can remember it too. Don't forget this card, because if you forget it, it's a shitty trick at the end. It's pointless, right? How about you, sir? I'm gonna have you do this. You can see all the cards in the deck. I'm just gonna have you pick up somewhere and just look at the card you cut to. That's all you do. Just cut anywhere you want. You happy with that? Yep. Look at it, and here's what you do. Cut that so it's in the middle of the deck. Perfect. Just cut it in the middle. Cut it in the middle. Yeah, put that on top of those. Boom, boom, boom. Your card's in the middle. Throw it in the middle of these. Boom. Fair enough, right? And I'm gonna go to this side over here. How about you, sir? I'm just gonna stand back like this. I'm gonna riffle through the cards, and as I do like this, you just say stop anywhere you like. You ready? Stop. Right there, remember that card. You got it? Yeah, don't forget that card. And how about you, sir? I'm gonna have you pick a card as well. I'm gonna go through the cards like this and drop the cards one at a time. Say stop. Stop. Oh, that's too late. Sorry. I paused. That was awkward. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Nice and slow for you. Anywhere. I'm still going. Anywhere.
No, stop.
Right here?
Yeah.
Take your card. Take that card, remember it, put it in your wallet. Don't let anybody see it, okay? And you over here, I'm gonna have you pick a card out of the deck, take one, remember it, any card you want, and sign it. Now this is all gonna make sense in a second, all right? I'm just have people picking cards at random here. And somebody in the back, I don't wanna exclude anybody. You ma'am in the glasses, the one I'm pointing at. What's your name? Judy, I'm just gonna have you just think of a card. I'm gonna have you say it later, but not right now. Does that make sense? Just think one. You have one in your head? Perfect. You can put that card back in the deck. Hold on to the mark. I'll ask for it later. Remember that card. Don't forget it. Now raise your hand if you pick cards. Raise your hand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You picked the card 2, 5. And you picked the card, right? 6. Did you? You thinking of one? Yeah. All right, cool. So that's 6 cards. This is all up to you. You're going to be the one that dictates what happens throughout this thing now. So if it fucks up, that's on you. That's all I'm saying. I just want you to know that, okay? Raise your hand one more time if you pick the card, nice and high. If you're thinking of one, if you picked one, look around here. You tell me whose card you want to find first. Anybody?
In the pink shirt.
In the pink shirt over here. So you actually pull the card out, and if I'm not mistaken, you put it into your wallet?
Yeah. Right.
Free choice. You said stop. I have a card in my wallet too. Okay. Pull your card out. Don't tell me what it is though. No. I keep a card right here. Yes or no? 5 of diamonds. No. Don't say it. It's not? No. It's not the 5 of diamonds. Okay. That was from a different trick, though. I didn't think it was. I was just confirming that it's not the 5 of diamonds. You know what I'm saying, right? It's not the 5 of diamonds. Of course it's not. It's not supposed to be. All right. It's right here behind my driver's license. That's where I keep the card, right? Right here, the ace of spades. 8 of spades. So, 8 of hearts?
No.
Damn. 7 of spades? This one? Jesus Christ, it's got to be one of these. It's the hearts? All right, man. Being honest with me, what was your card?
Say it out loud.
Yeah, what was it?
2 clubs.
Oh, bro, I was holding it wrong. My bad, dog. There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So we have, like 5 more cards, right? So raise your hand again if you have a card. This guy. This is a weird one here. Not you. No, just a trick. Sorry. I feel like you might have. Can you come up here for a second? I don't know why I feel like this. Raise your hand one more time. You pick cards. You can stand right over here. You come up here too. And if I'm not mistaken, you cut anywhere you wanted. Yep. Looked at a card, and you looked at a card. Free choices, right? Mm-hmm. I just kind of feel like you picked the same card as what brought you up here. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's highly improbable. Let's try some. I'm going to count to 3, and on 3, I want you both to name your cards out loud. Fair enough? Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Queen of diamonds.
Sweet. Give them a hand as they go back to their feet. Thank you, guys. Man. That's crazy. I killed 2 stones with 1 bird on that. Oh, wait. 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm dyslexia. All right, raise your hand one more time. You got cards. That's 1, 2, Lady in the back, 3. Okay, who? Lady in the back. Did you pick a card? You're just thinking of one, right? And I told you I was going to give you a chance to name your card out loud. I'm going to give you one more chance. You can even change your mind right now before you name it out. You want to change your mind and keep the one you're thinking of. It's up to you. What card are you thinking? No, go ahead and tell me what card you're thinking.
7 of spades.
And that's a completely free choice.
Yeah.
Did you want to change your mind at all? Were you ever compelled to change your mind is my question. Just 7 of spades. My favorite card is 7 of spades. It's a special card to me, and it's so special that I actually keep it in a special place. in a special part of my body. You said 7 of spades? All right, so how many more cards? Raise your hand again if you have a card that you selected. So 2 more. All right, there's 2 more. We got her card and his card. Her card? 7 of spades. Wait, time out. But here's the thing. I went to a coffee shop earlier today, and I had a premonition. I was just writing shit down and jotting, you know what I'm saying, in a magazine. I was like, yo. And for some reason, I was compelled to write down a playing card. Seriously. And I wrote it down. It's the 7 of spades. I knew you're not that impressed. You don't really think I'm psychic, do you?
Like playing card, like a plane ticket, because
Are you trying to go somewhere?
yeah, I'm leaving and for LA, but that was
Is that your boyfriend right there?
no.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. My bad. What? Sorry. Well, you looked at a card. You're thinking of a card. Was it the 7 of spades? I want to try something with you. I just feel like there's some sort of connection here. Like, as far as the show, not like me and you. I mean, it could be if you wanted it to. That's up to you. But no, what I'm saying is, who has that Sharpie? Did I give you that Sharpie?
No.
Who has that marker? You have it. Okay, perfect. Check this out. I'm going to try and read your mind real quick. Because I just knew this was going to happen tonight. I did. I swear to God. Look, think of anything in your mind, any object in the world. It has to be something tangible, something you can feel, touch, something you can hold. Does that make sense? Just think of it. Don't tell me what it is. I'm going to jot something down on this right here. All right? Just give me a second. Try and send it to me. Just think of it. Shout it in your mind. You got it? All right. Okay. There we go. I'm going to put this away. Just so I can be fair. I can't touch it. I can't do anything with it at this point, right? You stay over there. For the first time, name out loud what you're thinking of.
My 5-year-old son.
If I told you this, because I know your son's really precious to you, this was a perfect match, would you be impressed by that? Does that freak you out? Ladies and gentlemen, what I've written here, it's a perfect match. Perfect match. No, come here for a second. Give her a hand as she joins me on stage. Just saying right over here. Now, I wasn't really bullshitting when I said I just thought of 7 of spades wrote it here. But you see this magazine article is about technology and shit. This is the kind of stuff I like to read, okay? Found this in the Time magazine. Let's just skim through it. All the words are different, just a regular magazine article, right? I want you to tear it in half down the middle. Just tear it one time down the middle. Yeah, all the way. It's all good. Be sloppy with it. Put them together. Tear them down the middle again. That way, perfect. Keep doing that over and over again until you have tiny little pieces. Now, just like that card trick, right? There's 52 cards in the deck. She's gonna make a bunch of these little pieces of paper with different words on them. There's more than 52 words on this page, and if I had to estimate, I'd probably say it's close to 1,000, maybe a couple thousand. After you've ripped these up a bunch of times, I want you to mix them up. Kind of like a deck of cards, just mix and mix and mix.
Done.
You got it? That's fine. Mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. And once you've had them all nice and mixed, I want you to take a piece out that has a nice, decent amount of words on there, okay? Does that make sense? Just take one out and toss the rest behind you or just put them somewhere. Just toss them. We don't need them. Get rid of them. Take that back to your seat. Don't let me see it. And I want you to skim through it. Look at a word. Get a nice, big, fat, juicy word off of that piece of paper there. Got one? There's different words on there, yes or no? Yeah? You got a word, a big one? Not one like and or but or the, but a nice, big, juicy word. I'm going to write something down here. Think of the first letter of your word. Not the second, not the third, not the last, but the second letter. All right? Oh, no, the first letter.
First is okay. Which one?
First one. Just tell me if I'm right or wrong. This is where I've written letter S. I'm wrong? All right. Shit happens. All right, good. What's the first letter of your word?
N.
Letter N. I'm gonna write the word I was thinking now really quick here. It might make sense later. I'm gonna circle it. Think about the second letter of your word. Maybe that'll help. Don't tell me what it is. And the very last letter. You know what confused me? This is not actually like one word. It's like, let me just write this down. Hope this is right. Marker's over here. I wrote down the word stand. And it makes sense with what I just wrote. Just tell everybody what word you're thinking of right now.
Newspapers.
Newspaper. Anyway, we got one more card, right? Who was it? Over here. You picked the card. What did you do? You signed your card, right? And you put it back into the deck, and they're over here. Is your card on top of the deck?
Nope.
It's on the bottom of the deck.
Nope.
I'm gonna try something here. You signed the card in the deck, which means if I riffle through the cards enough, I can probably see the card if I go through them, but I won't even do that. I'll just mix these up like this. Just watch close. You can see it on the cameras up there. Make sure I don't cheat. This is all I do. 1, 2.
Whoa.
3. Dan, what card did you pick?
10 of spades.
10 of spades. All right. Yeah, anybody else pick cards? All right, good, we're good. All right. I'll show you guys one more trick. How's that sound? I'm gonna teach you a trick. I'll teach you a trick before I leave, okay? And all you need for this trick is a paper bag. And I almost forgot, one more thing, sorry. And you need a bottle. There we go, and a bottle, paper bag and a bottle. I'm gonna teach you how to make a bottle completely vanish from a paper bag like this. You wanna learn it? Yep. Sounds cool, right? So here's what you do. You take a bottle, take the paper bag, you show your friends, you take that bottle and place it into the bag like this. You snap your fingers over the bottle, and here's what it looks like. This fools a lot of people. Completely gone. It's crazy, right? I know what you're thinking. You make that shit come back? Watch. If I just snap my fingers over the bottle like this and say dilly dilly, the bottle comes back. It's a pretty cool trick, right? I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm Presto. Thanks for coming out to P3. Love you guys. All right.
Yeah, keep it going for Presto!